Madam Speaker, violence against women and girls is an epidemic in this province, and new technologies are making this violence easier. Recently, a man was charged under the intimate images provisions of the Criminal Code after using artificial intelligence to create nude images of his former high school classmates. But he was acquitted because existing legislation does not cover what the man did. Madam Speaker, what will the Minister of Justice do to ensure women and girls are protected from this kind of digital abuse?
I recognize the Honourable Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. I really want to thank the member for this question. The Federal Minister of Justice, Nova Scotia's own Sean Fraser, has tabled in the Parliament C-16, and C-16 updates the Criminal Code of Canada to include non-consensual deepfakes within the definition of intimate images. Now, the intimate images legislation was one I was very proud to stand in Parliament and support when I was a member of Parliament. It needs to be upgraded, however, to make sure that we match modern technology that people are using to take advantage of young people, females, and everyone else. So this is a great piece of legislation. We are proud to stand and support it. It makes a criminal offense to publish, distribute, or make available deepfakes without consent. It also increases the maximum penalty for non-consensual distribution of intimate images to 10 years of imprisonment.
I recognize the Honourable Member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I'm glad to hear that from the Minister, because I think we need to do the same with our legislation, to update it and modernize it. So our laws need to keep up with changing times, and I'm glad to hear that the Minister speaks to the same. We heard from a concerned parent recently who says these images can have devastating impacts on people's health and well-being. Crimes like this have a real and lasting effects on the victims, and this is more than just bullying, Madam Speaker. We need real consequences for creeps who victimize women and girls with these new digital tools. So will the Minister of Justice commit to strengthening existing provincial laws and protect Nova Scotians from AI-created deepfakes? Thank you.
I recognize the Honourable Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. And again, I want to thank the member for this important question. Absolutely, all legislation has to keep up to technology. Criminal justice legislation, absolutely for sure. So we'll be reviewing all provincial criminal codes and different pieces of legislation to make sure that our department keeps up. We also support what the federal government is doing in terms of criminal justice changes to deal with this new technology and these new issues, but we'll be making changes as well provincially, Madam Speaker.